Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today, and that is a car show right on the main street where I live in Orangeville. Hi, I hope you had a very Merry Christmas, and hopefully your new year will bring you all the prosperity and blessings you need in life. Today I'd like to share you my poem Devotional, which is extracted from Galatians 5 verse 6. It says, "For when we place our faith in Christ Jesus, there is no benefit in being circumcised or being uncircumcised. What is important is faith expressing itself in love." Here's my poem. Faith expressed in love. Do you express your faith in loving ways? When you believe, you need to show care. Faith without love is pretending. Love is the expression of believing. For when we place our faith in Christ, we are no longer bound by the regulation. Faith expressed in love brings us close to light. Love will always bring you close to salvation. And here's my essay. Do you know why a lot of people have lost their faith? So many Christians walk only in faith and not by expressing them in loving ways. James, the book of James specifically challenges believers not just to be hearers of the word, but also doers of it. He also poses questions regarding our responsibility to those who need our help, those who are poor and vulnerable. Paul talks about the importance of faith expressed in love in his letter to the Galatians. He urged them to free themselves from the law, because as soon as Christ died on the cross, the only thing we are bound to follow is the law of love. It is through the expression of love that we can actually manifest our faith in Christ. Prayer. Lord, thank you for your sacrifice on the cross. Reflection. How do you manifest your faith to others? And I'd just like to answer probably that question. How do you manifest your faith to others? Because when you say that you believe that the Son of God is our God who will save us, and since we know that God is love, so if we do not live in love and we claim that we believe in the Lord, then we are actually not manifesting our belief in God. God is made of love. It is spoken so many times in the Bible that God is love. And so when He created us in His image, that means that we are created for love. So if we do not live in a loving way, or if we do not walk in love, then we are actually being hypocritical about our faith. And so many unbelievers question this because a lot of Christians say they go to church on Sundays, but then there are so many people that surrounds them that need help, and they haven't even lifted a finger to do that. So here in Galatians 5 verse 6, Paul is talking about circumcision and uncircumcision. This is the law of in the law of Moses. They are talking about circumcision and uncircumcision, which are very Jewish law, because the Jews have to make sure that they follow all the rules and regulations to the letter, and yet they do not show care to other people. So Paul was targeting that what isn't important is whether you are circumcised or uncircumcised, meaning it represents the law. But what is important is that when Christ died on the cross, He actually summed up all the law in the command to love God, and then love yourself, and to love God and then love others as you love yourself. So in other words, all the commandments of Moses, the 10 commandments, are all summed up in loving yourself, loving God, and then loving others as you love yourself. So we are actually lying to ourselves and to others if we claim that we believe in God, and yet we do not take responsibility or stewardship for caring for others, especially those who are broken, those who are abused, those who are poor, those who have nothing to eat, and yet we do not care about them. So I challenge you today to bless somebody today and express your love for Jesus through others by showing them that you care for them as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful year ahead of you in the next few days. God bless.